Oh shit, der Bombe glatt, man. Boys, we are in desperate need of pre. I'm in desperate need of pre.
Because our boy just said, give boys a quick rundown. I'll give you guys a quick rundown what's going on.
Simple. Probably got to put subtitles on that. Chaz, that's mine, bro.
No, it's not, bro.
It is. You
fuck off then,
dude, you fuck off, bro. I grabbed that. We're gonna let this fuel us up. Go in there and do what we do.
Do what we do best, and that's chest.
That's all that we do, and that's what we do best.
Ain't nothing do it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but that's what we're drinking off.
It begins today, it continues tomorrow, and it never fucking dies. You're fucking nuts. For once in your life, have some ownership, some credibility behind your actions and your words. Mean what you say, do what you say. Follow through for something for one time in your life. One time, follow through what you said. You will feel a high that you've never felt before. When you follow through with things in life, guys, you achieve the confidence, the mentality that anything's possible. Second by second, you lose the opportunity to become the person you want to be. Or you can stop making excuses and take charge of your fucking life. Normality is what weak people call living. I call it death.
So today, I decided to try to PR my long run. So the first half of the run, I'm feeling great. My mind is clear, nothing going on. I think about nothing but just my running pace, what I'm doing, my breathing, everything like that. Get to mile 15, I turn around, and the demon starts to creep in. That inevitable wall creeping up on me. When you push so hard, something's about to give. And I started to give. My mind started to break down. I started to feel my legs starting to hurt. I started feeling dehydrated. I started feeling sorry for myself. I started looking around. No one knows I'm fucking out here running. Why don't you go ahead and just stop? Call your girl, have her pick you up. And that's when I felt like a little bitch. And this is when your mind has to fucking change. You gotta start thinking, I'm the greediest motherfucker in the world. Your dehydration? Fucking lick your motherfucking lips. Your fucking legs are all sore. You got shin splints and stress fractures. No, you don't. You got short fucking legs. Get out of your head and stay hard.
You don't know me, son. Get it. 18. You don't know me, son. Get it. 19. You don't know me, son. Yeah. 20. You got some more in here. 21. Yeah, get it again. Come on, we want to see it. Good. 22. Who's going to carry the boat in the lawn? That's you, buddy. One more to carry the boats.
It's like a drug, guys. It's like a drug. Success is as addictive of a drug as any chemical drug. It's a high, it's your endorphins released naturally. You don't need to shoot up for it, you don't need to snort, you guys gotta sweat for it. And the results are something that build on each other instead of deteriorating you and breaking your foundation down. Put yourself in the opportunity to get that break. To give yourself a chance. 1 hour of pain produces a lifetime of pride. There comes a fucking day where push comes to shove. Where being mediocre, being like average and shit just fucking burns, it sucks so much. You can't deal with one more day and you get off your fucking ass and you create something that's always been there. It's always been inside of you trying to come out, but you've never wanted to unwrap it because it's too much fucking pain and commitment. You were scared you were gonna fail. You were scared if you started, you never finish it. You didn't want to tell anyone about it. You knew it was there, but you never wanted to embark on it. Until something fucking hits. You get fired or somebody else gets success, remind you of what you could have been. And no matter what happens, I'm never gonna be in this boat again. And you get up and you go, even if it gets knocked down, you just keep going, you're a wild man. And life has never been so sweet. That can happen at an early age, it can happen at a later age. It's gonna happen to somebody no matter what, it's gonna happen to you. And when it does happen to you, thank the lucky stars that finally you're alive. It's time to unwrap the potential you be. Superior, man. It's within you. It's within every single one of us. And the people that have risen to that level were no different than any one of us. It's just they believed it and they're willing to work their fucking ass off to get it. It wasn't about the potential. It wasn't about the genetics. It wasn't about the perseverance. And it wasn't about being the hardest fucking worker in the room. That's what got them there. And it didn't happen overnight. They got knocked down more than they ever stood up. But they kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. So what else is the alternative?
You got to be a little mental, I think, to do what I did. I don't want to like sound crazy, but you have to be a little fucked up. That fucking mindset of like getting up every day and pushing yourself. And you're eating 12 to 16 ounces of meat, and, 100 to 150 grams of carbs every meal, and you're doing that 7 times, and you do it day in, day out. You got to have a very simple mindset. You can't be social. You can't be out doing a lot of other activities. So you put on the blinders and you have tunnel vision on what that ultimate goal is. I was always on track with everything. Everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box in order to be the best, meaning I had no outside. People would call me with their problems, I'd hang up on them. Like the phone were off. Don't bother me with negative shit. And I just went at it. Like that's all I cared about. That was what my life was like. It was like go full fucking throttle every day. That discipline was there. I always tell everyone it wasn't about the body, it was about the mind at first. But I trained my ass off. For me, I just love to train. Like, that's what separated me from like most guys. There was times where I almost passed out training. I'm lunging with 225 on my back in the parking lot, and I remember just like, okay, no one else is doing this, so I'm gonna do it. And that was my mindset. That was how I like mind fucked everybody else. So I used to train in the middle of the night because no one else was doing it. There's some people like, man, is that the secret? Is that what Jay has to do? Is that what we have to do? And I did it almost to kind of like play mind games with the other guys.
They're the crazy people all this time. It's cardio time.
But I was also a beast. I was known as a so-called mass monster. I was also stubborn as hell, right? I was told I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. I was told I wouldn't be a good pro. I was told I'd never turn pro, never win the Olympia, never win it more than once. After I lost it, they said that I'd come back and win it again. So I think a lot of that's a little ego too. I mean, you have to have a little ego to be able to do what I do and be great at it. You got to do what's your passion. Otherwise, you're never going to succeed at it. You're never going to stay with it. You're never going to commit to it. And you're never going to give your full ability towards that goal.
I'll say this without arrogance. Jay Cutler's the greatest bodybuilder of all time. I never had a lot of self-doubt. People look at his arrogance, and I'm just so confident that maybe sometimes I come off as that, but I've been knocked out enough times and came back from it that I just never gave up, and I always believed in myself. And I was so disciplined, man. There was no bodybuilder on this fucking planet that was more disciplined than I was at that time. I felt like a fucking machine, man. Everything just clicked. Like I told you, I could do anything. I went in the gym and I trained with light weights, I trained with heavy weights. It didn't matter what I did. Everything just clicks.
Ronnie's been here winning the show for the past, how many years, Ronnie? 6 years. But this is my town, my home, my place.
It takes a lot of time, but I'm dedicated. And
I was just so young and just, I was so, naive. I really didn't know much about anything. I really didn't know how to pose. I really didn't know anything, but I had the physique. I had the structure. And once I learned